we get started from the website here. So you can log into our apps through the footer link, or you can just simply go to app.tourflow system.com. The sign up process is quite straightforward, so I will not go through that, and it's just a standard sign up with the password setting and everything. So once you have an account and verify your account from your email address, then you will have this access here. This is like the home page. When you get here, you can jump to the dashboard or guests or products. Let's go to the dashboard. So in the dashboard area here, it's kind of give you like an overview of your tour operations. So this app does not have much data because it's just a demo app, so you may not see much, but once you use it over time, and all the data will show here. So for example, here it show you when the guest the task that is due today, when the guest that arrived today, a guest that arrived tomorrow or right next week, number of vendor you're working with, number of products, destinations. It's like a summary, a little summary here. So it's not the main purpose for this tutorial. So we will start by setting up the your account so that it's ready for you to use. We go to the setting right here. So all this information you should have fill out once you signed up, but in case you need to change anything, this is where you can come to find the field you can change. The next things that you need to do is to set up the so this is like the subscription, so you can just change as you wish. I'll go briefly to the important part. So the other parts that are straightforward, you can explore independently. So let's just go. So the first thing that we need to do is to set up the organization. So once you have the organization and the user, and then we can go to here, the destination. So the destination, why destination here? Because there are just too many cities in the world, too many destinations in the world. We cannot it's not advisable to show all the city here. So basically you just want to show the cities where you are providing the service. So in my case, in the demo here, I put Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand, pretty much the mainland Southeast Asia. You can do so by selects here. So when you select the country names, all the major destinations or city in those country will appear on all the form that you are using. So this way you don't be you won't be bombed by too many city, too many names. And so just what you want only. And then if you happen to provide service to a place where you do not where they do not list, because it's not a major destination, you can always add custom destination from here. So for example, this is especially true for islands, for example. So let me delete this. Let me delete this. Give you an example here. So let's say so this is just an island that I come up to my mind. So which is not a major destination. So well, I can say let's go to yeah, let's see there. Okay, so that's here. So these will appear in the list of destination in the forms too. So that's the first thing you need to do. After signing up, you need to set up the cities or the destination where you want to provide a service. which is quite easy and straightforward. And then we need to set up the policy here. So what is the policy here? So basically here is your booking policy. You can create more than one policy. So first one with the standard policy, for example. I think I just need to change the text a little bit here, because so you can either do it manually, or you can write with AI here. You give it a prompt, it will write for you here. So okay, so let's do that. So keep that this way, and you can create maybe another policy for special or last minute booking, for example, last minute booking. So if you have different property that have different booking policy, this is where you need to create. So I'm just gonna write it briefly. Create a booking policy, a last minute booking policy for travel, for tour service. Okay, need no more than, don't want it to write too long, so just an example here. Okay, so let's repeat that so that you have so you can do this with as many policies as you want, you know. The different property have different deposit policies, so you can all do it here. Give you the flexibility when you propose the quote, the itinerary to your guests. So once you have the policy set up, it is advisable to set up your tax structure. So if this is just tax only, you can do that. This is what just this example here, or you can have possibly a tax and charge included, you know, because you can have many types of tax and service charges included here, and this will be calculated on the top of your quote, your cost and your margin. So once the tax is set up, so this thing we can just leave it later here. For here, the payment method. The payment method is pretty much how you want to get paid when you propose an itinerary proposal to your clients. So it will show us ways to pay, basically. Yeah, you can see right description here. It's quite straightforward. So suppose you have that completed, the destination, the policy, the tax, and payment type, payment method. We can jump to the product. So in order for you to use this app, you need to add products onto the product section, product module here. I have a couple of sample here, but how to add is quite straightforward. So products here in this definition is basically just the tour description, tour service, tour activity that you want to provide to your clients. So quite straightforward here. I'll say, you know, and evening drink, you know, for example. It can be, you know, can be anything here. I give it like 50. So this is like your internal. You need to choose whether this activity is full day, half day, evening, or it's a transfer, it's a flyer, it's a meal, because these are the modules that we will use when we planned and design the itinerary. So for this one, it would be the evening one. So the destination would be Phnom Penh. Start time, let's say 5 o'clock until say 9 o'clock, for example. Okay, you can add all kinds of notes here. So product notes, so when you execute product, you know how things are done. Notes on the vendor, what's included, what's not included, it's all here. Again, here you can write the description. I can use the AI, so I'm going to use the AI again. So write me a 300 words itinerary description for Phnom Penh evening 3. Okay. So basically, give you can be more specific, and like adding stops or adding keywords, and then you can just edit from it. This is a little bit too much, I think. Let's keep it that way for now. So yeah, you basically, in reality you need to read through that. So that's here we are. So once you added all the products, and the next things we need to do is to make sure that we add our vendors. This is where we keep all the price, so without the vendor you will not have the price to quote. So we have different types of vendor. So hotel, restaurant, guide, transport, flight, and the rest is the service. So I'll give an example by adding just one or two here, but in reality, yes, we need to add all the vendor that we want to use. Let's say I'm gonna choose randomly here. Let's say Bangkok boutique. You can add a website here, www.bangkok boutique, for example. Status, this is like an internal rating here, you can give it to it, so just leave it blank. Where is the city? So this is important, so that when you are designing the itinerary, it will show you all the product based on the city you have chosen. You can add the address or the description. I'll leave it blank for now. And this is all the contact detail, the reservation teams, the sales team, finance team. This is also quite important here. You need to add it here because there's a function that you can book the itinerary, book the service from within the system. So, and once you click book send, the email will be sent to the contact detail right here. So just make sure you are putting the right email address if you want to use that function. So I'll have it here. I just make it brief here because the form is very standard. So you can just simply go through each field. Let's say I give it a 5-star hotel. Just for the good feeling. Okay. So you can, and then you need to do the same for the restaurant, for the guide, for the transport. Oh, I think I jumped a little bit too fast here. So once you create, so that right here, so once you create the profile, this is just the hotel profile, you need to add the rooms and the contract and the rate. So you see here, this is the hotel profile here, so you can add the hotel contract to here. So you have a hotel contract you can add to here, so everything's like in one place. You don't want to have too many platforms, where you check, where's the contract for this year or that year. So upload your contract here. You need it or any important document for this vendor. The image, I will show you how. So here's where we add the rooms. So let's say this, they have like standard double, okay? So that's standard double. So extra bed, no, they don't have any extra bed. This is where you add the pricings of this room. So I would say it's January until October rate. You can call it shoulder rate, shoulder season, high season, low season. It's up to you. I'll just use it here. Just use it randomly here, and then you go until October right here. Sorry. Okay, and then cost. How much does it cost? I just make it easy. $100. Is there an extra bed cost? No, there is no. If there are extra bed costs, you can put extra bed cost here. And how much you want to mark up here? Let's say 20%. Tick here, and you can add more room. Like second room, third room, fourth room, on and on and on. So you only add this only once when you set up the apps. It doesn't mean you have to do that every time you code. It's just only once, and you can use it until the contract expires. So I just add one as a sample here. You can add what's included, what's not included, any remark. Okay, let's see it here. Right here. So you can add the image of the room here, so that you get an idea what it's like. That's pretty much it. So that's how you control, everything is in one place for this vendor price and everything here. The same concept is for restaurants. So basically you create a restaurant profile, and then you can add the restaurant menu here, and add the price, date, so this one is special for the fact that they have children costumes, because some menus they charge differently between adults and children. That's where you can also add here, so you don't have the confusion. So this happens to me a lot when I was in travel company before, where you basically pretty much remember only possibly the adult rates, and once you start to quote for the children, you're like, going to different places to find all the contract and everything, so, which is quite a hassle. So that's a good thing here. You can just add everything here, and you are in control of everything. So the same for the guy. You can create a guy profile, add the image or a contract or any document, important document, and then you can add the service they provide. So if they are just one language guy, say English speaking guy only, so add the service here only once, different rate. Or if they provide different services, like sometimes they have their own like expertise guiding service, and sometimes this guy with more than one language and they charge differently, so you can add them all here under their profile. So all image here you can add from here, and it will show up here. The same things for transport. So basically create the transport provider profile. Oh, another important thing is with all of these two, make sure you add the city, the destination, multiple destination that they provide the service. So if this transport vendor provide you service in 5 cities, you should add all 5 cities here. The reason is when you plan the itinerary, it helps you to search and find them if they provide the service in this destination. Okay, so that's just one point that I missed here. The same thing for, okay, so let's go into the profile. So basically create the profile. It's the same thing like hotel and guy, and you add the service, which in this case the vehicle, and we said the H1, is it a Toyota, a Lexus, or a van or a bus. It's just put it here, the type of vehicle here. The type of vehicle is actually you who is the one who said it, so I just put 2 samples here, but you can add more here. The type of vehicle that you want to add. Recommended to add only one type only. You don't want to have too many types of the same things. Duration, so you can put the rate for the transport based on different duration, the full day cost, how much it costs, the half day, the transfer, and yeah, so different settings you can use for the price. So I just keep it here for now because I have created one as a sample already. Same thing for the service and the flight. So basically the same concept. Alright, so once you have added your vendors, and then you can start it using the itinerary. So now it's let's say you get an inquiry from your clients, if it is a call or a phone. So the first thing you need to do is create that guest profile. So I'm gonna create one guest profile here. So if it's direct, so is it a direct guest, is it an agency? Because you may work with agency, the travel company agency quite big. This is like ABC, I'm just putting here, but it based on your own agency. You can create as many as agencies as you want based on you have the name here. So pretty much the standard things here, currency they are seeing, website, so where are they meeting them, you are meeting them. But some people just like to find out, you keep all the record of where you meet your agency. Is it the one you are going on a call sale, or is this the one who meet you at a conference somewhere? Might someone to have the tag IDs, the first contact is whether they're active or this one is inactive. So all the here contact person is like the account owner, the Asian market. So mainly is it Asia, Southeast Asia, or is it in the Middle East, or is it Europe? What is the main language here? What is the agent type? Are they like a group, or are they cruise ships, or are they mostly family, or FIT, GIT? It depends on you to set the tour type. Yeah. Budget is also a good idea, especially for someone who just started work at your place and they don't know, just give them an idea, when they propose something for an agency, so this agency has this range of budget, and their contact detail, the main contact, emergency contact, accounting contact, so you can add that yourself. So I'm going to do this quickly, just a sample only. You can assign to someone among the team member, because we offer a very generous number of users, so it's very easy to set up. So I always say Jecto, actually we have it here. I'm gonna use Tourflow and Tourflow system. So just as a sample, all the standard, this is auto generated, you don't need to care about that. So do they speak English? Yes. Where are they from? Say they are from the United States of America. Their email address, their phone number if needed, currency, what is the currency, what is that. The default one is that inquire not assigned yet, or you can say quoted. So this status is changed based on the stage that you are working with these clients. This is for the confirmation dates. Confirmation date is only for booking. So when they say okay, let's book, so this is the date where you want to log in when they want to book. Note on the guest, anything about the guest, are they VIP, for example. So how many people are there in this group? You can have children, you can add children here, 2 children, 3 children, 5 children. So I think gonna just I'm just gonna add one. No, let's say let's make it simple for now. How many nights stay? Let's just say 3 nights. Sorry, the room number. They need only one room number. Destination, they want Bangkok and Siem Reap. I misspell Bangkok and Siem Reap. So it doesn't make sense. It's 139. Let's make it 4 or 5. Okay, so are they using your package, or that you have like a stock package to itinerary, or that tailor make? So this is like not compulsory, but it's good to have it. So when are they arriving? I can say, let's say they arrive on the 30th of December. Their flight detail, if you have them. Oh, sorry, I need to the time. So if you don't have time, just put it 0 there. So I'm gonna just put it here for now. Departure, so 4 nights. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the day to depart. I'm gonna put something first for now. So this one you can change later for that. Flight detail, if you any destination, where they are arriving. They are arriving into Bangkok. For example, depart from Siem Reap. So what kind of accommodation, 5-star luxury boutique, whatever, so room Thai, a double, single, triple, or so this is the policy we just created earlier. So what kind of policy do you apply to this case? You can set it now, you can set it later. This is the inquiry URL, so just in case you get an email inquiry from them, I think it's a good idea you copy the URL of the email inquiry and put it here. So like when you want to go to the email, you can also find it from here, so you don't have to search your email. To request, what do you want? What do you want to do? Let's say 2 nights in and Bangkok and 3 nights. No, I think you have 3 nights in Siem Reap. I'm gonna make it 2 each. Oh, okay. So this is 30. I think I make it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be here. And submit. So that's your guess here. Arrival destination. So J2. So this is the guest ID, which is auto generated. So now we have your guests here. Now it's time to plan the itinerary for them. So you open the guest profile here. This is what you see here. This is like the information about that guest. So if you have like any reference document from the guest, you can also upload it here. So everything's in one place again. So all the information you have here. This is the agency you are work with that we chosen. So you can view the agency here to contact details. Very easy to use. Design here. So let's design the itinerary here. So if you have package, which we're gonna be talking about that a little bit later, you can import it here, so you don't have to plan it from scratch. But if you this is a tailor-made itinerary inquiry, so we can create it here. So this is like new version. This is version history in case you have more than one version. So to get started, we can add day by day here, or you can add multiple day by clicking this one here. Bulk change date. This is what I like here. So they come on the 31st and they depart on let's try one more time. 31st and 4 nights. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Yep. So that's your itinerary skeleton schedule here. Okay. So now it's time to add the products onto each day. I'm not sure if I have included all the product here, like a transfer and everything, but let's try. If I miss anything, that means I just have not entered the product yet. We can start on the first day. We need to go to the products. This is just at the point. This is like quote area. This you use these to add price later, but for now it's the product. So they will arrive from Bangkok, so you can. So I'm not sure you have entered the transfer service yet, but let's see. Oh, okay, I have. So transfer from the airport. Okay, so this is like the tour names, so you can change it if you want it to. If you don't like the wording. Okay, I just put this randomly. Because your itinerary, if one day you have many in one day you have more than one activities, how the activity will show up will be based on the start time. Okay, so I just make it short here. It's just a note here. Okay, so here you go. You have the first day here and you have the second day. Let's add another one. See Bangkok. I'll say full day tour in Bangkok. Alright, I'm gonna make it quick for now because the concept, I think you should have understood the concept for now. And on this day, transfer to the airport, still Bangkok. So you need to search it from the base T. So it's gonna be transfer to Bangkok airport. Let's say transfer at 2 p.m. Okay, you can put it here as 2 you want. Right, and then on the same day you need to add the flight. So still in Bangkok, flight. Okay, so flight, this is the flight ticket. This is basically just the description to be put on your itinerary, and it's not related to any cost yet until you include a quote for that one for each activity. So transfer, I think I have not at the time yet, so this is 2 p.m. Let's say the flight is at 4 p.m. I think it's 5 p.m. makes more sense. Okay, arrive in Siem Reap at 6. p.m. Okay, we do that again. Done. Okay, and then we need to add the pickup from Siem Reap. So now it's in Siem Reap now. So we need to search Siem Reap instead of Bangkok because we search the product from the Bay City. Transfer from Siem Reap Airport. They come at 6 o'clock. So let's say it's 6:30 by the time get it out. Drive 1 hour, for example. And there we go. So that's the layout. Transfer to Bangkok Airport, the flight tickets, the transfer back to Siem Reap. And here, let's say you plan a full day in Siem Reap, for example. Just go to Siem Reap here. Alright, make it easy. Let's add a meal in the evening. Siem Reap. Oh, I don't have any meal yet. What about evening activity? Oh yeah. Okay. And let's add on the 5th day just some half day only. Look, if you you get a concept, or you can jump on to the next part of the video, because I'm just trying to show you how to create this in full, the itinerary design process here. So you can just jump to the next part of the video if you already get the concept here. So this is here. We can transfer. I guess it's 7 o'clock. Done. So that's the whole itinerary here. You have the whole itinerary here. So you can add as many days as you want. You can get a new version and you propose the first time, and then the client does not like it. You can create a new version from here. If you have many versions, you can start to see the version from here. So now we can see how the full itinerary looks like. Okay, so these are the image from your product. So when you enter the product and then you add the image, they will be here. So that's how it looks like. So just a little headers here. So the itinerary itself has its own function where you can separate the price between the hotel. I have not added prices yet, but I just want to show you. You can separate the price like this, or you can combine everything here. This is based on your preference. Let's just combine right here. So that's how the itinerary looks like. You can share the itinerary here securely with your clients. You can share it here and share them the password. So even they have the link, they don't have the password, they cannot see it too. So that's one of the nice feature for guests, you know, who like privacy and also like to have the itinerary at the fingertip, or you can just print it. Okay, you can just adjust the layouts as you see fit. Okay, on and on. Okay, I'm gonna be quick on that. So that's just how it works here. So the design is done. So let's say we can start adding quotes. A different way we can add quotes. You can add one by one, day by day, like this. I'm gonna add, or you can add multiple day. So let's see here. So the hotel. So the last day to check out day, you don't need that. So let's say you can add the hotel. Oh wait, it's only Bangkok 2 nights here. So that's the 2 nights in Bangkok. So we want to add the quote for Bangkok hotel. So the rate and the rules is from the vendor. So if you enter the price already, they should be here automatically. If you do not enter the price and the profile to add the profile, you will not see them here. Okay, so that's for 2 nights, and then submit. Okay, it will show this little icon here to show that you have actually added the quote, and then I will add the quote for Siem Reap Hotel for 3 nights. Okay, see if I have, okay, I have some data here too. So if you make it, oh, here it's if you make this optional, yes, that means the price will not be included into the total price. It will be separated. If you add it no, that means it's not optional, it's included. Okay. Okay, so like that, you can call it, so you can see better, like that. And add the guy. Let's suppose you have the same guy all the day, in all the day here. Okay, let's just suppose this guy from Siem Reap, for example. So this Mr. English guiding, which we have entered into our vendor profile, and we click submit, so that the rate we capture. You know that you have successfully added the quote when you see all the sign here. You can click to see what it is. Even more detail. Or there is another place too that you can see more detail. I'll show you later. So, or you can add the quote day by day. So let's say the flight day here. You want to book the flight ticket too. So you can add this specific day. You can do it from here again, or you can do it from the bulk here again, or you can do it separately on a day-by-day basis. So I will add the flight service. So the base is from Bangkok, so you can choose Bangkok as the base city. Okay, I have not added yet, so it depends on you if you have used the data yet. Okay, so I added here just example. You know, it's supposed to be Bangkok design, but just for the demonstration purpose. So you can see you have added here already. Well, let's see, where's my flight? Here you go. That's the flight. You can edit if you wanted to. You know, here, so if you wanted to edit the price and the markup and everything here. Okay. So that's basically how you quote it. So just, you know, add all the service until you reach everything is quoted full, and you can check the itinerary again. So okay, I want to show the price here will be generated automatically based on what you have in the contract here. You can also add the tax from here. The tax that we set up earlier, so it will calculate automatically. So right here it will show you how they are combined. Right here, and this is all the hotels you have added, or you want to combine. This is just one only. Okay, so the next things, let's say you share this itinerary to with your clients. So you share it here. You can print as I shown earlier. If you say okay, you want to change the version, that's how you can start using to change version. To create a new version, one like reduce the day or add the day. You know, if you want to change the number of day, I recommend we use it here. We can just reselect all the date again, and start the process again. Okay. If you quote from version 1 to version 5, and the client say, okay, well, look, I want to go back to version 1. So this is where the version here. I'll give you an example here. So we can create a new version here. I just put it randomly, and this version I use the package instead. Okay, and then the guy said, no, I want to go back to the version 1 because now that our time change again, blah 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 blah. As you know, this tailor-made services always follow what the clients need, so we need to be flexible. So we can go back to see here. There's a different version here. Is it active here? So we can revert back to the version 1. So how we can go back to version 1. All right. Okay, so now we have coded, we have designed the itinerary, we have coded. Now next things we need to do is to so all the code that you added will come to this code report. This is the code report. This is like the booking report. We don't have any booking yet because we have not made any booking yet. So this is the code report. So you can see hotel guy. I have not added any meal, but I have added a guy. I have transport. I have not added yet earlier. So, but I have added flights. You can see here, you know. So these are all each module that you can change here again if you wanted to. You need to. You can change here again, or you can bulk change if you want to. You know, bulk update. You know, the status. I think that's mostly just some limited field only. All right. So you want to see how all the price looks like in this itinerary. This is the breakdown report here. You can see at each day what you have added, what is the price, the cost here, you know, and this is all the tax and the total, which is the same like here, like the same one. The profit here, total profit. So let's say you quote, you know, you change the version already. You can say okay, now let's book. So the first thing you need to do is, you know, you confirm as per your procedure with the clients, but you need to also change the status for the guest from inquiry to confirm. So after, you know, it's based on the stage you do here. So let's say now this case is not confirmed, but the deposit is not paid yet. So that's the status here. So we need to start checking availability of the service provider. Now this is in this code report. Let's say you want to book all these, so you can book in one go. So there's different ways to do this. If there is no chain to everything here, you can book from here. So it's like one button and it's book all services. It will send all the included service vendor contact with the email to say that, you know, you want to book this for this client, or if you want to book module by module without booking like everything in one go, you can start here. So let's say, okay, send booking. So if you don't want to use our auto-generated email booking, which quite often sometimes, you know, some purchase call, some purchase email, you can just create a booking record only. So for this option, you send the email for this option and create booking record. But for this option, you create booking records only, but you do not send email to your vendor. So let's say I know I just want to create a record. So yep, so the hotel is done. The guy, okay, let's create the record. And the flight 2. So now you have the booking record here. They all said as booked but not confirmed yet. So before I come to the booking report, let's go to back to the quote a little bit here. Include excluded. I should have mentioned this earlier. Sorry about that. When you design the itinerary, you can add all the code already. You should come here to this code and see here what you included, what you do not included. So these are auto generated based on the code you included, but you can also include manual text right here on the right side too. So this will show in the itinerary. This is what that is shown right here in this itinerary right here. Okay, and the booking policy. So let's do everything now. Booking. Try that again. Right. So just change it there, and it will reflect right here. Okay. So now we cover most parts already. Let's say you propose the next version of the itinerary and your client's happy about it. Now it's time to book. So basically in this quote report, you can generate book. I think we have that. We have done that already. So we have this booking record that we generated, and so when you get confirmation back from the vendor, either by phone or by email, you can change the status all these booking to booked. And it depends on whether you have paid the deposit or have paid in full already. So I just put it here as booked and paid in full. So that's for the hotel. And the guide, the same thing. And so is the service. And yeah, let's just go with there. So let's just end the flight. So in case if there is any change to your booking, you can status, you can always change it there. I go to here, so you can just click one by one, or you can do it by bulk. So it depends. You can also export it. So that's basically what you can do with this function where you can either book or generate booking reports directly, record directly from the quote report. So let's say you everything's booked and done, and now or actually you should send the invoice first. So let's say the invoice here, you can generate it. So this will be it will capture Jecto automatically. So you choose the policy of the payment here based on your payment policy here, the due date, everything else. And let's say I say deposit. I just put this randomly here. Well, actually you can see the summary here too. You can see the summary here. This is the total cost, the total quote you send to your clients. This is the price with the tax. So this is before tax, this is after tax. This is the tax percentage. So it depends on how much you want to charge. Let's say you charge the client 50%. So it's kind of a handy widget for you to work on. So that's 50 right there, the tax rates and percent. So this all will make sure the total number is exactly the same as the total number in your proposal. Alright. So after you create the invoice, you need to possibly create a reminder to follow up the payment of the deposit. For example, you can assign it to someone. And to here, I'll just put the same day here. Okay. So give it a something it doesn't show immediately. So just yeah, here you go. So that's the task. So the client has the task here. So that's pretty much cover the flow where you can start from entering your products until you quote and send invoice to your clients. So there are other features that we can look at for now. For example, like this one, the package share. The package concept is that you can create one itinerary proposal with the price, and then you can reuse it as many times as you want. So like this one, I can import into guest itineraries as many times as I want. So this is good for your top or most just top sell products where you want to reuse it and import into your client's proposal many times. here in the booking, um, report here, you can find out the booking here. So for example here for Checkto, so here, or you can find the report based on each module of the service provider. So this is good for when you are paying your vendor. So if you are paying them separately, so this is the report you want to download and share with your finance team. Right, so that's different module here. Yep. And the invoice are all the invoice that you created are in the guest module here. And for this one, it we are adding more and more reports to the analytics here, so you can see different reports. So you have a graph, and then you have the here the table, and you can change here. So it depends. So we have quite a few of this, and we will add more and more onto the default report here. So it's good for the management, for the sale, for tracking sale, operation checking, and there you go. And another quite the function I quite like is that it is the calendar thing, so you can actually show your guests journey within the month. You'll see how many people are there on the ground, or how many people do you expect on a specific date, or you can see your task here. So quite handy. You see as a week, or it's just classic calendar layout here. And that's pretty much sums up the journey of using the Tourflow from the beginning to the end. And I hope you enjoy it, and I appreciate any feedback that you can that you have, as we are trying to, working hard to make sure that we improve it, and stay tuned for any new feature. Thank you for watching.